Hi everyone, this month I'll be using the Tarot Illuminati deck to do general readings for all the signs. I've decided to base the readings on how to navigate challenges throughout the month to create the best possible outcome. I hope you enjoy the cards and I hope you enjoy your readings. Hello Cancerians, today we're doing your January 2016 reading. And we're going to focus on the energies around you for the month of January 2016 and how you can best utilize those energies to create a positive outcome for yourself. It's about using the energies around you to create better prospects for yourself rather than being passive and accepting what's being offered to you. So let's go ahead with your reading. Okay, Cancer. Let's take a look at the first card in the spread. It's the Two of Pentacles in the position of how you are viewing your life at the moment or at the start of January and as January progresses. It looks like you're looking at something from different perspectives. Like you're looking at it, you're umming and ahhing about it, you're wondering whether it will work or not. And there's emotions involved here because behind you is turbulence of emotions. If you can have a look at the water behind the juggler. And yeah, so there's a lot of emotional involvement with, it's like, I feel it's a decision. That's what it feels like. It's a decision you have to make, and there's a lot of emotions about it. It's a little bit turbulent. You're not sure. You're just not sure. There's quite a bit of water in this spread, and it's not unusual because it is a Cancer spread, and Cancer is a water sign and very emotional. You have the Eight of Cups and you have the Six of Cups. And the Two of Cups, of course. The next card, of course, is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is in the position of what's missing in your life right now, what you hope for, what you don't have. And Two of Cups is a really lovely card, but you don't have it in your life right now. It feels like you want it, but it's not in your reach right now. And why it's not in your reach is this third card that's going to answer that for us is why are you in the dark about this? And it's the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a feeling of having walked away from something. So maybe you have walked away from a situation already. Maybe you're contemplating going back. Maybe you're not sure about it. There's been, obviously Eight of Cups, there's also a card of disappointment. So maybe past disappointments are affecting you and preventing you from pursuing a relationship. In actual fact, the fact that this card is indecision, a need to make a decision. So you're starting off January with the feeling that you need to make a decision. So there's obviously someone in your life that you are considering, and you want them in your life, or at least you want the connection, you want to express your emotions, you want to be able to forge a bond, a union with someone, possibly this person. I don't know who it is, it's not showing me anything else at this point, but the past disappointments, having had past disappointments, loss and sadness, having had to walk away from something in the past, is what's preventing you from moving forward or obtaining this right now. And a sense that something is missing in your life. You actually feel it acutely. You've turned your back on the cups. The cups are there and you've turned your back on them and you're walking away. The fourth card in the spread is the Four of Wands, and it's upside down, and you've noticed that when I pull the cards, I'll flip them, and I do that to see whether or not the cards want to be upside down or upright. I like to read cards in the upright position, but sometimes the cards want to give a stronger meaning in the reverse. So the Four of Wands, even in the reverse, it's not a negative card at all. It's just saying that you have to work a little bit harder to obtain the desired energy of that card. It's a bit like the Sun card. It's not negative. It just means it's not as bright as it would normally be. But in this position, the Four of Wands is in a position of how can you obtain your wish, your light? What is it that you need to do to create that light in your life, or to obtain the wish of what's missing in your life? And the Four of Wands is, like I said, it's saying that there's an obstacle and it's a restraint that needs to be overcome. Some sort of obstacle needs to be overcome. You need to actually put more effort into the situation than what you're doing right now in order to overcome the obstacle. Yeah, more energy. Wands are a fire energy, and fire is action oriented. It's motivation, it's enthusiasm. So you're lacking that right now, and you need to put more of that energy in to achieve the relationship that you're after. So that's your advice. If this is about a relationship, and I can't read it in any other way. I'm sure that there's other ways that this would apply, but I feel very strongly it's about a relationship. The Death card in reverse is in the position of what will become clear to you during the month of January. So what will be illuminated during the month of January for you is that you might actually become aware that you are resisting change. Death in the reverse is always about resistance to necessary change or transformation. So you're resisting that, and you'll probably become aware of that. You'll become aware that you're resisting this change, that you're clinging on to old attitudes that you need to let go of. And the unfortunate thing of Death card in reverse is that the more you cling, the more painful the experience of change and transformation. So it's very necessary to let go. Hanging on to past disappointments and emotions of hurt and loss. The Death card is right above this. So that's what I feel. The Death card is saying you're hanging on to too much of the old emotions, and you really need to let go of them to move forward and transform. transformation is at hand when you let go, when you turn around, look at the cups and accept. Yeah. Make a decision. Make a decision and deal with the emotional pain and the loss of the past. There's quite a few losses there. The Eight of Cups, that's what I'm feeling, that there's been quite a few disappointments in your life, and you don't want to look back at them. You just want to put them out of your mind and move forward. But it's important to sometimes revisit those to learn some valuable lessons and to grow from that. Being able to connect with pain and emotional loss is sometimes necessary, and it's a necessary grieving process. So coupled with the death card right above it, I feel that's what needs to happen. The last card in the spread is the Six of Cups, a beautiful card. And Six of Cups in this position is telling you about where you're headed if you let go, if you put more effort in, use motivation and energy to work on your relationship. The Six of Cups is a card of harmony. So it's a restoration of harmony, bringing more harmony and balance into your life. It's about honest communication between, like, you can see two children there. They're almost children, a little bit older. Children are naive and they're honest and they're pure, and that's what your process will lead to, a true connection with someone that's very honest and pure and open and childlike even, and possibly even bringing in a connection that's very, very strong, whether a karmic connection or someone from your past, someone you might have walked away from in the past, and you want to revisit that again after you heal some disappointments, but you need to put more effort into it. So it may well be something that you've walked away from comes back into your life in the month of January, and it's actually really lovely. It's not showing Two of Cups in this position, but it's certainly a very, very loving, very strong connection. Could possibly lead to that, but it's not saying that at this point. Maybe because we need to still work on healing and letting go and actually motivating ourselves to deal with emotions. At the base of the cards, I always look at that for information about the foundation of the issue. At the bottom you have the Five of Swords. Okay, it's upright. Five of Swords it's about victory, but it's a hollow victory, because it's like almost like you feel like you've won a battle. You've been in battle and you've come out and you've survived, and you've actually done quite well for yourself, and you feel quite satisfied with your victory. And it's not a true victory because it's a 5, and 5 is the middle of the minor arcana, 10 being completion, and 5 is halfway point. So you haven't actually achieved that victory that you think, because victory is balanced, and there's no balance here. You might have achieved something which you think is good for you, but it's not. And I think that's why you need to revisit your emotions, and right now it's saying that you're probably thinking more with your head rather than your heart and your emotions. Maybe someone has suffered as a result of your actions and you've turned your back on their emotions, and you've turned your back not wanting to look at it, just like you're turning your back here. Mentally you shut them out. The swords are always a mental cards, so you've shut them out and you've turned your back on the emotions and you're not dealing with it. So I hope that's been useful for you. If you have any questions or you would like to make some comments, please do, and I'll see you all next month.